Hey everyone, Decent Eddie here. It's Saturday, July 5th, 2025. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell for daily picks before tip-off on the day of the game. And remember, always check matchup news and injury reports about 20 minutes before tip-off because data is only going to tell you part of the story. And learning of players suddenly being out or being back can shift things wildly, all right? My goal is to help you make more informed and statistically grounded decisions. While my data set focuses on moneyline picks, my analysis may be useful for spread and over-under bets. Let's get into tonight's games. First up, it's Sparks versus Fever. Fever get a borderline suboptimal danger pick with a 2.657 differential by my data. That's about a 56% chance on my side. The Fever are 5-point favorites right now by the books. The books are also showing about a 70% chance for the Fever to win on their money line numbers. The over-under today is 162 points. Fever are playing some serious ball right now. They shut down the Aces to 54 points, and they took down the Lynx before that. Remember, they did all that without Caitlin Clark. Mitchell and Boston are making things happen. The defense is legit. Sparks, though, they're kind of on a slide, losing to the Liberty and still battling without Cameron Brink, which hurts their front court presence. Their defense isn't terrible, but they're also not very good, frankly. Offensively, Hamby is contributing well enough, but she's just not getting a lot of help. It is worth remembering, though, the Sparks beat the Fever on June 26 by 10 points. I mean, for all their potential strengths, Fever could be defined as inconsistent, just looking at the season so far. So the market does see a stronger favorite than my data suggests. Looking at the over-under with the line sitting at 162, I mean, look, the Sparks defense is struggling. The Fever are putting up points, and both teams' game averages are higher than that number implies. So I'm feeling kind of strong on the over at 162 points. The current against the spread for this game is Fever by 5. So based on the game's context, the recent form, injury reports, and that notable market confidence, my opinion is to consider taking the Fever at 5 against the spread. The money line, well, I mean, it's simple. My data says Fever. The market says Fever. The recent form is undeniable. I'm taking the Fever on the money line to win outright, but do consider that danger tag carefully. Just because it's a pick, it is, by my numbers, potentially dangerous, and we've been burned by the Fever before. Up next, it's Valkyries versus Lynx. Lynx get a decent Eddie confident pick with a 3.605 differential. That's about a 73% chance for the Lynx winning by my data. The books out there have the Lynx as 9.5-point favorites. The number has not changed since yesterday. The money line is implying about an 82% chance for the Lynx to win outright with their minus 450 money line. The over-under has shifted down to 154 points. The Lynx are playing well. They're sitting at 15-2. They just shut down the Mystics with Collier pouring in a great 28 points, right? They've covered the spread in 6 of their last 7, too, and they're undefeated at home. You can't forget that. Friends, Lynx lead in 63% of my data set. I mean, they're number one in 63% of the categories in my enormous, grossly manageable data set. Valkyries have been kind of hot too, though. They've won 7 of the last 9, and they just beat the Storm by nearly 30 points. But they're banged up. Their leading scorer is questionable. Their third leading scorer is reportedly out for this game. Please check injury reports and what the actual lineup is going to be before tip-off. They give that about 20-30 minutes before the game starts. They're only 2-4 on the road this season, too. Gotta remember that. Can't forget it. That matters. The market definitely sees a clear favorite here. My differential agrees. Looking at the over-under with the line sitting now at 154 points, I mean, fact is, Lynx are the second highest scoring team in the league. They put up 92 last game. The Valkyries, even with some players out, have been scoring decently, hitting 84 in their last game. This could be a track meet disguised as a basketball game, and I'm feeling decent about the over at 154 points. Against the spread for this game is Lynx at 9.5. Based on the game information, the Lynx is dominant at home, their top-tier defense, their ability to cover spreads, and the Valkyries' injuries and their road struggles. Well, I mean, my opinion is to consider taking Lynx at 9.5 against the spread. Money line, keep it simple. My data says Lynx. My market numbers say Lynx. I'm taking Lynx on the money line to win outright. All right, that's it. quick recap. Decent Eddie confident moneyline picks. We've got one, and that's the Lynx. We don't have any suboptimal moneyline picks, and my danger moneyline pick is the Fever. For parlays, as you know, I will include confident picks and parlays. So if you take Lynx and put them in a 2-leg parlay with another wager at between -400 to -450 odds, your win probability is about 66%. If you go ahead and add a 3rd leg in that same parlay, your probability drops to 54%. All right, a 3rd leg between -400 and -450. You gotta remember that. I will always endorse up to a 3-leg parlay with odds ranging between -400 to -450. If you do that, your odds of winning are going to stay at or above 50%. But regardless of what you choose, I never recommend more than a 3-leg parlay due to the risks of combined probabilities. And remember, don't spend more than 10% of your bankroll in total across all your wagers in a day. Never chase losses, and if you need help with a gambling problem, check out my channel's description. All right, so thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit like, subscribe, tap the bell, leave a comment, get my picks before tip-off on the day of the games. Follow me on Instagram, Decent Eddie Picks. You can find me on Facebook. You can see me at X at Decent Eddie Picks, spelled P-I-X. You can see me at TikTok, decent.eddies.picks. I'll post updated team grades there from time to time, last-minute thoughts, end-game thoughts. But let's see what happens tonight. This is Decent Eddie signing off. Have an awesome day.